All right, today I wanted to do a song and a book. We have started talking about plants. I have a book about plants, and I wanted to do a song about food. You guys all know this song. You like it. It's our peanut butter and jelly song. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. First you take the peanuts and you smash them and you smash them and you smash them, smash them, smash them. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. Then you take the grapes and you mash them and you mash them and you mash them, mash them, mash them. That's how you make peanut butter, by smashing peanuts. That's how you make jelly, with smashing grapes or strawberries or raspberries, right? Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. Now we make the sandwich. Take your bread. This is your bread. Get your knife. You're going to scoop out the peanut butter. Put on the peanut butter on the bread. Then you take the peanut butter and you spread it, and you spread it, and you spread it, spread it, spread it. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. Now take another piece of bread, get your jelly, your grape jelly, and you spread it. Then you take the jelly and you spread it, and you spread it, and you spread it, spread it, spread it. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. Now you take your peanut butter bread. That's how you make a sandwich, right? 2 pieces of bread. Take your jelly bread and you put them together. There it is. Take that sandwich, and now we're going to eat it. Then you take your sandwich and you eat it, and you eat it, and you eat it, eat it, eat it. Pull it up, really good. It's very sticky. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. Okay. Now, on last week on Friday, we planted some bean seeds and some grass seeds so that they will grow. Put them in the dirt, covered them with dirt, gave them some water, and that is how plants grow, at least some plants. Now, here's a story about a man it was a boy at the time, called Johnny Appleseed. And long ago, he walked around our country and he spread apple seeds around and planted apple trees. Okay, Johnny Appleseed. Scoot to the side, you guys. This is a story about Johnny Appleseed. With a name like that, you would think he was make-believe, he was pretend. But Johnny Appleseed was a real person who lived more than 200 years ago. He lived a long, long, long time ago. It was a sunny fall day in Massachusetts, not too far from here, when a boy named Johnny Chapman was born. Here he is as a baby. The baby had cheeks as red and round as apples. Johnny's big sister Elizabeth was happy to have a little brother. The children played together with whatever they could find. Here's Johnny, and there's his sister Elizabeth. And the sun shone, and the rain fell, and little Johnny played, and all was well. Johnny's family got bigger. Johnny and his sister were joined by 10 younger stepbrothers and stepsisters. They had 12 kids in their family. That is a lot of people. It's almost as big as our classroom of kids. What a busy, noisy house. Johnny would go outdoors when he needed quiet time. Sometimes he'd walk along the river. The squishy mud felt good under his feet. Other times he would sit under a tree and read. Johnny would watch the animals in the wild, the foxes playing in the meadows, the deer dashing through the woods, and the birds soaring high in the wide blue sky. If he found an injured animal, Johnny would take care of it until the creature was well, just like an animal doctor, a veterinarian. He likes being outside, guys. That's just what the next line says. Johnny liked being outside. When he got older, he went to work in the apple orchards, just like his great-great-great-grandfather long before him. And the sun shone and the rain fell, and Johnny grew up, and all was well. So here he is picking the apples from the tree. Lots of people were moving out west back then. When Johnny was all grown up, he decided to go out west too. He didn't bring much with him. For a hat, he used his pot. He's using a cooking pot on his head for a hat. And a burlap sack did fine for a shirt. And shoes, well, why wear shoes when you have two perfectly good feet? No shoes, an old sack for a shirt, and a pot, cooking pot for a hat. Johnny traveled the countryside. The sun kept him warm by day. The stars made a roof over his head at night. The rain washed him clean, and the animals kept him company. Sometimes Johnny would stop and plant apple seeds. As soon as seedlings grew, he'd sell the small plants to families moving west. When they got to where they were going, the families planted Johnny's seedlings and grew trees of their own. So he started the seeds just like I started the bean seeds the other day, put them in the ground, got them wet. And when they got big enough, he would sell them to people to put at their new houses. Johnny was friends with everyone. Wherever he went, he'd bring seedlings. He'd pitch in with the chores and share stories of his adventures. The seasons passed. Every fall, Johnny gathered seeds from ripe apples. Every spring, he planted the seeds and passed the seedlings to settlers. He planted so many apple seeds that before long, people started calling him Johnny Appleseed. His real name is Johnny Chapman, but his nickname became Johnny Appleseed because he gave so many people seedlings. And the sun shone, and the rain fell, and the trees filled the land, and all was well. Year after year, Johnny tended his orchards, visited friends and family, and slept under the stars. Because of him, people always had fresh fruit to eat. Because of him, the land grew more beautiful. Thanks, Johnny. Johnny Appleseed left behind thousands and thousands of apple trees all across America. Just think, the next apple tree you eat from may be from an orchard that was the first planted by Johnny Appleseed. And the sun shone, and the rain fell, and Johnny's story lives on, and all is well. Okay, guys, bye-bye now.